Somehow, Donald Trump managed to hit a new low with his 3 a.m. social media meltdowns. Last night, he shared one of the most racist and vile images I've ever seen targeting former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. And that's saying a lot, considering his long history of racist attacks against them. As expected, MAGA members of Congress immediately fell back on the usual excuses. I haven't seen it. I don't know. Let's talk about something else. But surprisingly, one Republican is actually speaking out, and what they're calling for is genuinely shocking. Even more surprising is which MAGA senator is now labeling Trump's post exactly what it was: racist. We'll get to that. But first, let's start with the predictable reaction from Republicans who rushed to change the subject.
Congressman, I want to ask you about a video that President Trump posted on Truth Social overnight. He's got millions of followers there. The video was about voter ID and election reform, but at the end, and I don't know if you can see this, it included a brief image of the Obamas, an overtly racist image of the former First Lady and the President as apes here. Now, it was at the end of the video. I don't know for sure whether the President saw it, but is this the type of message a President of the United States, under any circumstance, should be sending out to millions of people?
Well, I've not seen that video till you just showed it to me, but like what I've tried to do, and I tried to do it on your show today, the number one thing that we need to do is elevate the conversation. I want to have more transparency in the government. It's the reason, even though I'm a conservative, I come on CNN. Let's have a thoughtful discussion about how we move forward in reforming our election systems. We have challenges overseas in Iran, and I hope we can elevate our debate in general in America, because what I saw recently this week in my own Financial Services Committee were Democrats yelling at our own Secretary of the Treasury because they're worried about losing a primary campaign.
But, and again, in the theme of elevating the discussion, and I know you weren't aware of that video. I don't think you were before we just showed it to you. But should it remain on Truth Social? Is that the kind of thing in the spirit of elevation you would like to see the president take down?
Well, I'll take a look at it right after our show. You kind of threw it at me right here. But it's something, again, all I can control is what I can control. That's what my mom and dad taught me. And what I try to do is elevate the conversation. We had a great hearing, for example, this week with NASA. Bipartisan support, making sure we're winning the space race. I'm proud to be on that committee led by Dr. Babin and making sure that we are number one in space. And we can have bipartisan cooperation on DHS as well, as you mentioned, with body cameras and more training. After all, we put it in the budget in the House already this year.
Yeah, no, I know you represent a good deal of the Space Coast. Two things I care about a lot, the space race and also history. Come back on. We'll
These people are weak and spineless. They're the same ones constantly lecturing about masculinity, yet they're too afraid to stand up to a former reality TV host posting racist nonsense at 3 in the morning. I can only control what I can control. That's garbage. You can control whether you call for the 25th Amendment. And that's exactly what needs to happen now. We need to stop treating this like a joke. This isn't just about Trump yelling at clouds, slurring his words, or looking ridiculous. This is about cognitive decline that poses a real threat to the country. If he can recklessly attack Barack Obama in the middle of the night, what's stopping him from doing something far worse? He's already shown he can crash the economy with tariffs. Acting like this couldn't escalate is pure denial. Given all of that, Carolyn Leavitt's response isn't surprising at all. Carolyn Leavitt gives jaw-dropping defense of Trump's racist Obama video. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt tried to defend a racist video that Donald Trump shared online depicting Barack and Michelle Obama as apes in a frenzied posting spree overnight. Trump shared a clip about conspiracy theories regarding so-called rigged elections. The video ends showing the Obamas with their heads superimposed onto the bodies of animated apes. The 60-second clip depicts the Obamas dancing in a jungle setting to The Lion Sleeps Tonight, while Trump is shown as a lion. The video, which the Daily Beast has chosen not to publish, has widely been condemned, with California Governor Gavin Newsom calling it disgusting. every single Republican must announce this now. Leave It, of course she did, however, called the outrage to Trump's post fake. In a statement to Newsweek and other outlets, Levitt said, "This is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King." Levitt said, "Please stop with the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public." Well, how about we report on the Epstein files, Carolyn? So, it's all just fake outrage. The libs are triggered. They're upset. Oh, go talk about something that matters. How about we talk about the economy? It's in the how about we talk about the Epstein files. You still haven't released them. How about we talk about the fact that Donald Trump is trying to steal $10 billion from our government, from the taxpayers, with a fake lawsuit that his Treasury Secretary and his Attorney General just co-signed because they're stooges? How about we talk about that? There is so much to be pissed off about. And to say that this is fake outrage is rich considering she is the fake outrage queen. But if it was so fake, why is a Republican senator calling for its removal? Tim Scott, who kisses Donald Trump's ass like no other, wrote, "Praying it was fake, but give me a break because it's the most racist thing I have ever seen out of this White House. The president should remove it." "I'm praying it's not true" is such a weak response. Of course it's true. It's Donald Trump. And when Tim Scott calls this the most racist thing to come out of the White House, he's basically admitting there's been plenty more. Yet all he demands is that the post be taken down. That's it. No apology, no defense of the Obamas, no call to stop the dangerous attacks against them. This kind of half-condemnation shows how spineless Republican leadership is. Trump dehumanizes Black Americans, and Scott's response amounts to, "I'm disturbed." It's meaningless. Republicans always act concerned, then run away from real accountability. So many of these leaders are deeply insecure and take their cues from Trump, projecting their personal issues onto the entire country. They shouldn't be anywhere near power. We need leaders who actually care about their work and the people they serve, not cowards who protect bigotry. That's why we'll keep calling this out every single day. If you support that, hit subscribe, like the video, share it, and drop a blue heart in the comments. And until next time, I will see you soon.